yeah? And you've gone into, let's just say, for example, you've looked at your chart and you haven't even looked at this, and you see that you've gone into the wrong trade. So you've gone into a sell instead of a buy. No, sorry, you've gone into a sell instead of a buy, yeah? So it says green shows that it's in a buy. And then if you go along the chart, can you see all the pairs at the top?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so if you go to the ones that are red, okay, and you find the one that's roughly the same percentage or number as the one that you're as USD. Sorry, Euro USD. So let me see, for example, when I can't see. Oh my God, I'm on the phone, so I can't see everything. Okay, so you would then look into something like USD, CAD, or GBP.
Right.
Yeah, and then you go into and then you go into a sell in there, and then you'd go the opposite way to what you're in. So if you've lost a trade, basically, you could just look up what other pair goes with that one, and then you could just make your money back basically by going into the right trade, if you see what I mean. So while one's in a buy, the other one's going to be in a sell.
आयुष समझ में आया?
That's amazing.
Yeah. I have been observing 3 pairs: NSG, JPY, and AUD, JPY. They work similarly only.
Okay. Now thing is, this calculator, any other things, but we can use for this. This is your strategy and you can make something. I just use for another thing, but basically they are calculator. They are a volume calculator. But for my side, I can use for this.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at one, you just look at the volume, and if you got a pair that's selling instead of going into a buy with the same amount of volume, then it's easier to trade that in the opposite direction. Obviously, if you do go into the other pair, then just look for a good entry, not just go straight into a sell.
They not told you buy or sell. Okay, they just told you what is a volume right now in the market. For example, if I put sell for example, I put my AUD USD buy, and right now they are dropping star, so I need to cover my losses. I directly go USD CAD and put the sell. Oh, sorry, put the buy. This is sell means this is a buy. If I take 5 pips, I'm still in losses, so I put the GBP AUD also. This is just a percentage, 98% volume. This pair, volatile. They are just volatile calculator. The 90% volatile pairs, so you can find out 91, 93. Is it okay for you? These 2 pair. If you need to cover your losses on this pair, this is okay for you.
The best thing really to do is just over the next few days or a week or whatever, just kind of monitor it and just have a look at what you're seeing in regards to when you're looking at this chart here, the difference that you're seeing between a trade that's in buy and the other side, what's happening, just so you get an idea. It's just something you need to practice, obviously, and get used to. But yeah, you can easily gain your money back, basically. Because at the end of the day, you know, we all need to know how we can reduce our losses.
Is it good for you guys?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Because today I use this, and is it very, very good? For I don't need to watch out, like click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. I just watch out only this in my one screen. Okay, and I saw my trades. If I might trade any against, so I go directly this pair and enter the buy. When my profit take over my losses, I will out. These are very, very simple, serving find a very good thing. Great job, brother. Because before I'm not using, but when I use today, how much is usable? You can't imagine, Sarvan. You also can't imagine how it's usable for me.
What, this? Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Trust me,
Because
guys. You know the kind of person I am. I'm always looking for something like exciting, something new. Is that you, Zane, or is that someone else? Yeah, sorry, I was saying that. Yeah, anytime I find something, and I'm always on the hunt for something that can always help us. So anytime I find something, any websites, any little secrets, any little tips or whatever, I'm definitely 100% going to be sharing with you guys, man, all the time. I hope yesterday, for whoever was on the call yesterday, I hope some of what we were trying to tell you yesterday made sense as well. I will get my friend Ionella to explain that again, what she did yesterday, just in case you didn't get what she was saying. But did most of you get it?
Yes, I completely understood, and I tested it out as well. As far as changing the lot size when you're gonna go close out, I completely got that. Taking a partial.
Yeah, the partial, and then obviously, what is it? Playing the opposite way for your losses as well, and then keeping both trades open until you get them to, an equal amount where you're not losing money by
Right.
4 times in your lot. I mean, it's going to be scary, I guess, when you're a one lot trader going to a 4 lot. But for people that are trading under one lot, I think it's quite manageable. And then if you Zane's brought up this website again. If you start getting used to using this website, you could maybe do your 4 times on the opposite side, and then close both trades without a loss.
That'll be a great combination. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of testing it and trying it and stuff, and it will. The main thing is that when we lose, it puts us back a little bit, and you think, oh no, why did I do this? Why didn't I do this? So I'm always trying to find ways, hopefully for you guys as well, of methods that you don't need to feel down. Did you download the course that I shared for everyone?
I watched the first week videos.
Yeah. No, I know some of you've downloaded it, but we always get new people on the call. There is, in the education part, there is a course that's only going to be available for 7 days. So download it. It's good for like mindset and just get you thinking a little bit about, how by changing your mindset will help you, to do trading as well. And obviously thinking about how you can use, trading and think of trading as a business more than just something that you're doing to just make money, because in a business you always want to be successful in it, right? So if you kind of have a good mindset, it does help. The one mindset that I've got at the moment that really helps is just not having any feelings, which is a bit hard, so if I have losses, I don't feel, oh no, I've lost money, oh no. I just say to myself, okay, never mind, right, okay, let me find another one. Or if I'm not having any luck, I just walk away for about 3-4 hours and then I'll come back.
Right.
Any questions from you guys today?
I don't have any questions.
Yeah, we're just to let you guys know that me and Salim are working on some exciting stuff that some of you who are actually dedicated to this group and are showing the willing to learn is going to be amazing for these people. Amazing. Hopefully should have something ready for you guys next week. I should
So
also.
I want to encourage everybody, if you have any questions, ask the questions. And then, you know, they mentioned a journal. Make sure you're journaling and asking questions, because they're trying to get us to move along and build on our skills. So if you have questions, ask them now, because this is like a Q&A session.
Yeah,
Yes,
perfect.
Biko.
Yeah.
Yes, Biko.
Yo, Big O, you got any questions
Yeah.
for us?
Yeah, what is the name of the course that you're talking about that is available for 7 days?
Okay, so it's a bit of it's a mindset course. Okay, it's a 2 GB size course. If you go into, are you in the Discord group?
No.
You're not in the Discord group. Okay, you need to. I'll get Celine to share. Are you in the Telegram group?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so in the Telegram group, we'll reshare the link to Discord. You need to join into Discord, into our Discord group, and then when you go into Forex education,
Okay.
there's a download file up there, and you can download that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
So
no problem.
you can download it and watch out. It's really helpful you, because I see
I
there's
shared the
my.
link in the chat for the Discord.
Thank you, brother. Okay, Bigo, you can get this link.
Thank you,
Um,
guys. I got it.
No
Okay.
worries. And over the weekend, so the next week's course that I'm going to share, I should have it ready by, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday next week, which will be the market maker moves, which then you guys can download again and just keep on rewatching until you understand it. I'm just trying to get the right videos together so you guys don't need to mess around looking for them.
Okay. You are asking for the divergent, na, yesterday?
Yeah, I got it. Like I asked in the morning. Like I had sent a chart.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So if anyone's got no questions, I think, Salim, it'd be good if you could maybe go over divergence, if that's good, because I'm sure there's people here, you know, who still need to understand it a little bit more. And maybe we can learn something new that we didn't know before.
Okay. Someone knows about the divergence or no?
Yeah, you told us yesterday.
Actually, divergence is a totally depend on the price value or the market volume. Okay. First thing is, if your market volume is high but your price range is low, so you can get easily market give you a very big move to rising or drop. How is possible? Now I will show you, because divergence is very hard for the looking in a chart. It's not come easily, but when it's come, they give you a lots of money. One and two. It's not a perfect, but this is also a divergent. Now, how is a divergent? You can see this high and this high. This is a price and this is a volume. Now market give a one more high, but volume is still less than this. So this is called a divergent value. It means market near to give you a big drop. And you can see they give you a more than 500 pips. Is a very useful, but who is a divergent trader, they knows, because if you are looking for the support and resistance area, so divergent not easy for you, because you need to find it's not come easily, but when it's come in a big time frame, they give you a big money. It's very, you can find out the volume price is high, but the price is high, but volume is less than previous. So this is called a divergence. You can draw your line very easily, the same like a train line.
So would you say that Euro USD did that today or
No,
over the last few days?
no, this is AUD and ZD.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that if you look at Euro USD, would you call that a diversion? Because that thing just was not stopping it. It was just crazy. Look at that. That was just a mental pair.
Right now is a mental pair because why? The CBC project are starting. If you not see the news, so you can see
Yeah,
bullcrap in here.
vaccine.
They are starting for the CBC project. Last previous month, the end of the month previous, the June end, they are starting for the CBC project. They have some high schools, some hospitals, and some food and hotels. So right now they are starting for the construction. So that's why the euro are rising, because they are planning for the tourism,
Oh wow!
for the business. Yeah.
If you got a link to something that gives you all the information, could you
Actually,
share that?
very stupid thing is for me, I saw only a headline here. I still don't know where I get this headline if I miss out.
Yeah, that would have been a good news to that would have been a good tip for all of us if we had that, because we could have just sat in a buy for a long time. It's still going up, is it?
Yeah, but
Or is it coming down?
they rested, but is it has one and two. Now there is one divergence is one. You can see the price. Now
Yeah.
this is the price. Okay. Now this is a price. This is a price volume. It's lower than this, and the price is high. So they give you one drop. But when they give, nobody knows. Maybe they will give you tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
it's
they give,
catching me out every
yeah,
time at the moment.
yeah. But the thing is, they give you must, because diversion is a who's a divergent trader. They waiting for the whole sometime 2 days, sometime 5 days, sometime 10 days. But when they catch it, the minimum you can easily get 500, 800 pips. Is
That's
very
exactly what I'm
easily.
doing, but I'm losing money every time I'm doing it because every time I believe that it's got to support or resistance, sorry, it just makes another run, and when you're not watching for 2 seconds, it's gone.
Yeah, the thing is divergent is little bit tricky, but who is a divergent trader, they just support and resistance and only divergent. They don't know the news, they don't see the news, because if you saw the news, they give you confusion lots of,
Yeah, no,
because if
I got a
you
feeling it's
think,
gonna go
yeah,
to.
because you
I
think
got a feeling
the
it's
news
gonna
is
go to
good.
1-2.
The thing is you see the news is good. Okay, now it's to be rise, but divergence still is here, so you are confusing, you need to sell or buy. But if you see only diversion, so you can ready for the sale. When they give you starting the big drops, you can put the sale.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's gonna go to 149 for some reason. That's the next level up or the next support or resistance area that I kind of see. You have to go out in time scale. You'll have to scroll out on the thing.
Now the very big diversion, lots of diversion is here. One, watch out one. The volume is very high, the price is less. Now its market is here and the volume is here. So they give you a must drop. Tomorrow on a Friday, they give you a must drop. Because here
Yeah.
I saw the 1, 2, 3, there's almost 4.
So you don't think it's going to go up anymore then? He's not going to make one more push tomorrow. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of high impact news on euro coming out tomorrow, which if they've started the economy again, then it's going to be positive
For
news
the
again.
my side, I think they are must touch 1.49.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
They must touch
1.49 is where I
49, must touch, but maybe because there I saw the very big divergence is there. How you can see it's already completed, but maybe they're still valid. See this
yeah.
high and this low, and this high, this low. So it's a very good divergence. After when they complete divergence, they will give you a collapse. How much pips you can gain it? 250 pips. Now market is stable on there. Any pair, you can use any pair, but the shorter time frame, they give you a too many divergence, so you are confused, you are need to buy or you need to sell. So the big time frame 1 hour and the 4 hour is okay. It's good for the divergence traders. Right now I saw the GBP USD. This is not a divergence. Now 1 1 lower price, higher volume, higher price, low volume, lower than this. They give you a much big drop, and after this you can see the big drop is there. But how many days you are waiting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 days you are waiting. And how much you are gain? If you enter correct time, 575 pips. Divergence is very easy, but this little bit of tricky. Sometimes they give you a, you can't find the divergence, what is the good for you. So you can check previous how the divergence is behave. Right now divergence is very good behaving. 1, 2 zigzag.
Yeah, this is why I'm keeping a sharp eye on Euro USD, man. That's yeah. I'm not missing that one. But yeah, it's eating up my money. That's for sure. Because every time I feel they make you feel like that's it. It's done. It's got to the highest. Nope.
Okay.
Does it again.
1, 2. Very good drop sign. 1, 2. This is equal, but there is lower than this. You can see the drop. So we can miss now. We have a 3 confirmation. They break out over trend channel. They play there is rejection for the resistance and the diversion. They give you more confirmation. You can easily push sell and take it 200 pips within 2 days. Diversion working like that. RSI, mostly people are working on a stocks because stocks have a very very less in divergence, but when it comes the divergence, they can easily more trade in stocks. This is total technical. You can't use on a fundamental. If you are fundamental trader, You can't, you do not allow to use this because these are not working in the fundamental. If someone says they are working fundamental, so you can tell him, okay, prove me, because I tested many times, they are not working in the fundamental. This only working a smooth train and a normal train, because right now I saw the future, maybe after few days they give you a drop down. Price almost high, okay, they quickly rising, so they will try it for the retracement. If I get any buy diversion, so I can enter my buy. How can I get in my buy diversion? Now first is this. This is my buy. I remove this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Now they give me a slip is here or lower than this. They make it lower to lower than this price, and my diversion came here. So is 100% buy. They will came down and shoot up. My support is there, my diversion is there, my very good, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 touches there, so it's very good support. So let's see tomorrow, maybe they give you one more high is there.
Where did you get
Yeah.
those support levels? Are
Sorry?
are they in the picture that you sent in the group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, did you if you look on the GBP USD, I've sent everyone up to date support levels.
Yeah, tell them, but like, which one should we use? Because there's a lot on it.
Yeah, there is a lot on it. To be honest, you use the monthlies. Okay, just put all of them in up to the dailies. Okay, because you will see that it does help. I can in a minute, if once Salim's finished explaining, I can put my screen on because I've got all my support and resistance lines, and I can show you what it will look like and how it will help you, because then you can check the movement.
You are talking about for this?
The data, yeah. So
Okay, that.
so I've got it all on my computer, so I can show them off my PC so they can see how it works.
Okay,
And
Ayush, and
how
someone more question about the divergent, or there, because divergent is very easy. These are only three tricks here. There you need to find that. That's it.
you've made it very clear for me as well. Thank you for that, because I knew about diversion, but I didn't know that I could spot it like that. So thank you.
But the servant for you and Shaleka for you. Don't look at divergent because you both are very different traders. Divergent is a very confused to both of you. I know you both of you guys how you are
I mean,
working, but the
to
divergent
be
is,
honest,
yeah.
no, to be honest, the system that you've shown it is literally the lower lows and the higher highs and things like that, but it's just on a graph. But it helps you obviously with the RSI. I mean, to be honest, I'll be looking at it every time it goes out of that line.
Mhm.
I know that I can quickly gain some pips by going into a sell. So I'd be using the RSI for that only if I was using it.
Okay, but for the my side, you both are good trader and you can trade more than good. But because RSI and the divergent is a very different theory, who is the trade in the volume and the price level.
Mm.
Price action. If you're looking at price action trader, so you need to use must RSI. Price action area easily find out who is the find out very easily. So it's a 50%. But when you saw the divergent and something RSI like that, so they will complete your 100%. They give you more confidence for that route.
Yeah, no. But it's good. For me, I like to learn all the things, everything. So that's good. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I might just give it a go because I like trying new things all the time. But yeah, I mean, the only time I would use something like that is to look for those points when it goes right down to the bottom or right at the top, and when it goes over, because it looks like every time it hits the right at the bottom, you can just go into a buy, and right at the top you can easily make
Yeah.
pips coming down.
The mostly trader
Does help, I
using
can see.
the mostly trader are they using for this. Now you can see one more example. One is here. One is here. But the volume you can see is the same equal. So they give you a buy reason. Now they drop out, they buy. And how you find out for the entry? This is called a price action area. It's very low price, very a supportable area, previous very good support. Now this time to buy. If you buy here and you look like a divergence, so you can hold your trade. It's just help hold you holding your trades. That's it.
Yeah, it looks good
Then
for swing trade.
yeah, the swing trade, and they tell you what happened in the future. So they tell you the future is 1, 2, 3, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. It's mean 1 week you are waiting for this pips. And when it came and you catch it, 500 pips, brother.
Oh man, that's yeah, I know, bro. I know. That's why I do try to look for those trades, but yeah, I'll get better.
Very good. Now they still in divergence. If you're looking this, it's a buy divergence. 1, 2, and 3. So they give you one more high.
Yeah, 128 is a good target. It's gonna hit that soon. I know.
So this is our resting price when the market is resting. They are tired right now. When they are resting, they give one more high. So maybe it will touch here. They give you high, but they must going in one next week and a few days. They going to one more high. So the thing is clear. We can explain my buy trades. I'm not looking for the sell trade. It's very easy and clear for me. I am looking for the future buy trade.
Buy, right. That makes sense.
This is just
Salim, can I show the guys the screen, and this is to show them the importance.
Okay, right now the serving times, you can the serving share your screen, give you a few tips, and after only we have 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, class, you can go your home, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, no. What I want to show people is, sometimes people don't get how important it is to actually put your lines in, and I want to show you on the screen on what a difference it makes. Hold on. Sorry, just give me 2 secs.
Eric, I will come with you. Just a minute, okay? Just the servant explain him, then I will come with you.
Okay.
All right.
What is this? This is this is on an hour chart. Do you want me to show you on an hour, or are you happy with any other time frame?
It's okay, any time frame.
Anytime frame.
Let's go with the hour.
Yeah, so this is on the hour, and this is all the data that's provided on that sheet. Can you see how it respects all these lines? Look.
Yeah.
You see? Every single time. So whenever you're looking for an entry and stuff, you can wait for it to get to certain points, and this is how I do it. Look, I put the daily support 3, monthly pivot point, daily support.
What do you mean by pivot point?
Pivot points are Salim, you're a bit better at that. They're quite important parts where they kind of hang around in those areas a lot before they make a move.
Oh. All right.
So if you see all my white ones are pivot points.
Okay.
Look, my dailies, a monthly pivot point, and then a weekly pivot point. Let me just take my trend line off. Sorry. Okay. So this is why the data that I provide you. As soon as when I get up-to-date data, that doesn't mean that you need to go and redo all of them. You just need to find which ones you need to change. But yeah, so if you can see every little bit, as you can see that it supports all these lines. It might not do, yeah, so like the daily ones are, you know, obviously your daily trade ones on an hour. Hold on, let me just show you something else. Oh, this Zoom gets in the way. Hold on. I want to exit the screen. Come on. There you go. Okay. So 15 minutes. Again, if you look at the 15-minute screen, you see it always helps you. So if it, you know, when it's on a downfall and it breaks through there, then you know you can wait for this, and then you can wait patiently again, and you can just wait, and then you know it's going to hit one of these areas, so you know you don't have to worry about trying to get in between prices. So there's loads of data there for quite a lot of different pairs. So yeah, I mean, whichever pairs you like trading in, you can just add in all these lines, and it will always help you. I mean, look at this one. Look, daily resistance. Hit it nicely, and then you've got your nice drop down. So I always wait, and obviously where it's hit here, you can see where this is finished. So that's obviously a lower high. So that could give you an idea that obviously we're going to see a little drop, just like Zane said. And he was saying back to about this area or around this area, before it makes its move. But again, if you've got the lines, you can follow it up, because obviously it could come to this support and reverse straight back up. Now it just makes it easier, you know, like when you look at your charts, you've got your lines there, you can see, okay, obviously the daily ones are the ones that are respected on a daily basis. The weekly ones, you know, obviously at some point in the weeks that come along, they're supported. The data literally comes from like the data that you see is data that the banking and the traders see on their trading floors.
Oh.
So it's not like just made up data, it's official data from you know what the institutes and people like that, you know, the big market makers. These are the data that they use to do their trades.
All right.
Kevin, can you add RSI on this?
RSI? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a second. Indicator RSI. Which one is it? Which one do you use? Because I don't.
Fourth one.
This
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just turn this off. And bigger time frame? Or is
15 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's on 15, yep. And let me just make the screen bigger. There you go. Oh, I see. Even though the volume's gone down, it still went higher.
Yes.
Yeah, then this is not for me. I don't need this. So even though it goes in these areas,
that will be a diversion, right?
Yeah, look at that. Look,
yeah, that looks like a divergent right there.
Yeah, that's why you see the big drop is there.
Yeah, the drop is there, but I don't like the way it tells you. I don't like the information. So this is like just volume, isn't it? Is this volume? RSI tells you volume, right?
Yes, yes, this is the volume.
Yeah, see, I can't trade in volumes because for me, I always look for the right tool that tells me I need to get in here. I don't want to be told here because this is wrong, you see?
That's why I told you, you and Shilekha no need to divergent trade. Now,
No, no,
there's
no.
only for explaining you, that's why I'm say open it. Now, what you
Yeah.
see,
Yeah, look at that. Look.
you miss out, for example, if you're looking divergent, so you miss out 1, 2,
I miss out all
3.
my trades.
Sorry?
I'd miss all my trades. Look at this. Look at that. That's right underneath, right? And if I follow that here, Jesus, so I've lost all this on there, unless I got in here. Not even
Okay.
there.
I give you one more tip. You can remove your all lines if you can.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get rid of it, because it takes me a long time to put it down.
Or you can just press redo and they come back.
This hide all drawings. Okay, cool. Right. And then big screen
Now,
again.
yeah,
There you go.
where is ISI?
There you go.
Now you can see how you can trade.
No. So
Now
the way
RSI help you for the trade.
okay, so this is how I would trade it from my back testing on this now. I can already tell how I would trade it. So I would wait for this every single time. Look, it does it. This is what I've already seen. So look, every time it comes here, I would have to be prepared. So I'd be preparing my trade for this to happen, for it to go down. Look, it happens again there. So it tells you that there's going to be a drop, but you'd have to come here, wait all this time and wait for it to land underneath. Oh, okay. So, right. So once it goes out, you wait for it to go underneath this line for you to then go into a trade. Does it work again here? So
Yes.
that's underneath. Oh, okay, okay. See, I already know how to use this tool. I've already got it. Look at that.
I think I'm getting it too.
Look, so it's telling you that it's over there. So I'm guessing this is showing that it's oversold, okay? And then you got to wait because obviously people are still buying, retailers and everyone pushing the price up. And then you just got to wait. So look, it's gone there. You'd watch it there, but that wouldn't be your sign. You'd watch it, and then you would
point.
yes, you'd come into this one here. But then that's where they've done the stop loss move. Look right there. Yeah, I could trade with it. I wouldn't like to trade with it. But I already understand how the RSI works.
Okay, I got it.
Now I give you one tip, okay? Now volume is $200.
$200. Yeah, you see, look here, look. It's gone up, but this time it's dropped. Drop.
No. You're looking. Now there is
Looking for a
many.
buy.
Yeah. If you're looking for the buy, so you can see one is there, but the volume is same. So it's a very big buy.
Okay.
Guys, can you mute your mouse? Mute your mic. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to back test this for a good couple of days to be able to get this correct. But I see it, but it's not. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, that's what I've learned about the RSI, that it's good for stocks because obviously stocks don't move in the same fashion as what Forex does. But this wouldn't. If I didn't know about that diversion thing that you just told me, and if I had to look at this manually, I wouldn't last on this tool that long. But I can see that, look, when it gets to back to underneath, literally underneath that line, that's your entry.
Yes.
Entry is there. Let me just go back in history a little bit. So there, See, I don't like that. Because look, it's come back here. It's telling you it's gone down, and you would have been in a loss. Yeah, look at that wait time. You would have had to wait all this to, and there, look. And that doesn't.
Yeah, your account would have been wiped out.
Man, yeah, this is no good.
I
Yeah.
mean, you would have to go in because you're going so long. You would really have to go in with, well, or you can just get out when you're profitable. But
No, for the who is the use RSI divergence here, they not use a stop loss. Why? Because they knows the market in a few days, they will take 10 days, 5 days, they must drop down. So they not use a stop loss. Who use a stop loss? Divergence is not for you.
Don't worry, we'll be there in the next 6 months when our account balance is a lot bigger. Then we can put in like a one lot and just leave it when it's up here somewhere, and just let it be patient and let it just, let it go, let it go, let it go. I mean, you'd have to keep it for a good month or so, wouldn't you? It's a long time.
It's a 15-minute, brother.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's a lot. Look, each one of these boxes is a day.
Now you can use for this who is a swing trader. So when you saw the divergence, if you are first, you enter for the sell. Now the second, when you saw the divergence again for the sell, so you can enter one more sell. You can use for this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a pass on this because the tool that I'm using is a lot more accurate than this. I can show you quickly. 15 minutes, let's do an hour. And if I go onto this, I know it looks messy, guys, but it's my confirmation tool. You see there? Sell, sell. And every time I've got my confirmation, sell, buy, sorry. Yeah, this is more accurate. I use this and my trend channel. So if I go to my trend channel, and I look at my trend, oops. So I normally, this is what I do. Hold on, hide that. So I use my trend channel, okay, and I look for these trades, this one or these ones, these ones or these ones. And then I just turn this on, and this tool tells me when my entry can be, or when it's ready to make that move up or down.
Is that technique profitable? Does it make you make money?
Does it make me make money?
Mm-hmm. You lose a lot.
Well, let me just show you. Let me go. Yeah, it's an hour time frame. So if you're looking at an hour time frame, yeah. Let me just close in a little bit on it. Sorry. It's told me to go into a buy there. Okay. So if I went in buy what this is telling me, which is this one here. Oh, why has everything come back? Oh, right. And I went there and I went. No, that's the wrong tool. Sorry, guys. So from there to there, and you see, I know it's hard to see, but hold on. So that's 153 pips, yeah?
So how do you know when to get out?
I'm just about to show you. You see that flag there?
Yeah.
That's telling me that the take your profits, basically, the price is going to go the other way. There's a flag there. So if you got into a buy here, there's a flag there.
You enter on the stars?
So my confirmations is this, okay? Hold on, let me just make it a big screen and I'll show you. Right, so this is my confirmations here. So first the red star comes, that shows me that the trend is changing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I get my plus sign, and then I get a red light that comes up here, which tells me these, can you see that sometimes there's no lights? and then sometimes there's a light. So the lights tell me how strong of a buy or sell it is. Yeah, so you see, I got a star, I got my star, sorry, I got my plus sign, and I got a red light there. So all of it is telling me it's a sell. And then you see how this changes in white. So that's showing that it's a strong sell. Okay, and that means that the trend will change at any time as well. So I never trade, I never get into a trade in these whites.
Oh.
But as you can see, if you went by that to there on an hour thing, and this is just recent as well, so that is what you would have picked up 182 pips.
What's the name of it? No, I try to use it.
Yeah, it's I will tell you, but right now, how long have you been trading?
Probably a month and a half now.
Okay, listen, I don't mind sharing this stuff, but can I just say something before I give you a tool like this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? It'd be good if you learn how to trade manually first, because that's what I've done.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I did. Right now I'm trading price action.
You are doing price action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only indicator I use is moving average.
Moving average. Which ones do you? What moving averages do you use?
I use the 200, the 50, and the 20.
There is a another one that I could tell you. Try using the VWAP. It's a lot. It's a lot better. It's a
VWAP.
Yeah, but it only works on a smaller time frame, but it's more accurate.
So you can set the values.
Yeah, look, this is a VWAP now.
It comes. So how do you know when to enter?
When to enter? So as long once it passes or goes over or under. You see, when it goes under, and then it uses the VWAP line as kind of a support resistance.
Oh.
Just I mean, you can try it, back test it, like whenever you go to any indicator, I always advise just back test. Just go back to previous, see if you understand, see if it works. I mean, put your moving averages with this as well, and see what they compare. Which one's giving you a more accurate entry?
All right.
But yeah, if you in regards to the other tool, can you send me a private message?
All right.
Yeah.
What's it? Actually, Discord.
Yeah, on Discord or Telegram. Yes, it's Sovereign Patel.
All right.
It is a paid indicator as well. It's not free.
All right.
It works out. What do you do in dollars, or what currency do you deal with?
Dollars.
Dollars. So yeah, it's going to be. I think it works out around $33 a month.
All right.
But yeah, private message me and we'll go from there.
Okay, bro.
Cool. Anything else, guys, today? Are you guys watching this chart as well? Especially the ones that are trading USD.
And what are those versus lines?
So let me just show you something because sometimes some of you guys don't know this yet. But this is the US dollar, the value of the US dollar. Okay. So let's just say, for example, okay, you want to trade, I don't know, Euro USD, yeah, for example, okay? If you do this, this compares both. So this is the Euro USD, this is the US dollar. So as you can see, when the US dollar is falling, Euro USD has been going up.
Yeah.
So you can use this graph and if you just go on to compare on TradingView, you can add it onto your thing. So if I go to a smaller time frame as well, you see. So these lines in between are days, basically, my days. So it tells me when each day is. But you see, big rise, big fall.
Can you do that again?
Yeah. Okay. So you get your what is it, DXY?
Yeah,
So
the dollar is DXY.
Yeah, if you get that, and then you go to compare. Okay, and I'll do this time. I'll do GBP USD. Okay, so once you do that, enter that. Right, then there you go. So now you've got GBP here in the blue, and you see how this was rising. Yeah. So when the dollar's dropping, wait, this is confusing me. Hold on, that's better. Let me just get rid of the other one. Ah, there you go. You can see it's always going to go in the opposite direction.
Right.
So it does help a little bit, because then you can catch when this is about to drop. You'll know that the US dollars, you know that the GBP is going to drop. So when this rises, GBP drops. When this drops, GBP goes up. Can you see? Look here. This was rising, and that just started collapsing. And when that started collapsing, GBP started going up. So, you know, if you're watching a certain trade, you can watch the trade, and you can get out of a trade as well by doing this, because you can see if one's sharply, the other one's going to change sharply. You see, guys, all these different things to help you to make sure you don't get into these bad trades. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different tools, a lot of different ways to find out.
Okay, guys, time to, I think, is finished. I think
Okay.
you understand for the divergent today. And Sherwin also give you lots the 3 extra tips. So I need a result.
Yeah.
If you are give me a result, so next I will tell you one more tip how to use this comparison. Is a very good for the trading also. This is all one strategy I have. But
Thank you.
how to use when you give me a results for the divergent trading. Don't trade on a demo or don't trade on real, but make it demo. Or just analyze the chart, show me I saw this divergence, I saw this divergence. Okay, so it's easy. For example, I saw this divergence, and market need to go up. So this type of analyzing you can show me. If it's good, so I will give you next step, or so I will give you next step.
So just to quickly get an understanding, because, you know, for me, I want to master this as well. Yeah. So obviously this is like a on the day, this is a high, right? So this would be classed as a higher high of the day. Yeah. So the next day, would this not be done? This is a retest. So this would be then your lower high, right? And then this would then, the next day after that is then gone higher. So that would then become the new higher high, would it not? Salim?
Yeah.
Would that become your new higher high, this one here?
I can make it. Can you make a zoom?
Yeah, let me just take the dollar thing away. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just coming. Give me 2 minutes. What was I showing you? Was it this bit?
No, there. I will show you where you saw this. You asking me this?
Okay,
Yes.
so when you
Yes, this you can countable for the higher high. Yes, but they rejected. If they close here, so you can count as a higher high.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if I saw that trade, I'd definitely be looking for a sell.
Because this 100%, yeah, this 100% told you this is a sell. They give a rejection is here. There is 2 double top is there, so it's 100% sell.
Yeah. I've started noticing though, when we test the same area 4 times, you got to be careful.
Yeah, the frame time they will probe out. Mostly probe out.
Yeah. I'm starting to learn that. But anyway, guys, I need to go. So thank you. I hope you've learned a few extra things today. I definitely learned a bit more about diversion. Thank you for that, Salim. And yeah, guys, if you come across any questions or whatever, then we're here every day. Just give us the question. If we don't know the answers, one of us will know the answers. That's for sure. But yeah. I hope everyone makes money tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Shilek 100% make money tomorrow. I'm 100% sure.
Wait. What lot size would you recommend for a person with $100 account?
$100 account.
Yeah, what lot size would you recommend?
I wouldn't go right now. What's your win rate?
I'm mainly practicing on the demo.
Practicing on demo on $100 account.
No, I have $100 live account, but I don't really use it all that. I'm just practicing on the demo at the moment.
0.01, bro. Until you've got your strategy mastered. Otherwise, you'll just blow your account.
All right, bro. Thanks.
Right. Good night, guys.
Take care, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night. Okay, Majid, do you have any questions?
No, bro.
Well, definitely I would like to learn slightly more about the divergence technique. Like the other ones, it seems quite interesting to me, but I have not much idea other than just what I've seen right now actually with you guys. So my questions would be probably like, how to spot them again. And I know that this is kind of like going in circles a little bit, but it's just, to kind of have that clear understanding of it, and, when to make that entry and when to kind of spot when you need to come out of it, that sort of thing.
Okay, so you can note it this, tomorrow must come. So I will tell you how you get the entry in the divergence.
Brilliant. That's really
Okay,
appreciate.
so the next topic is same about the divergent traders, only for the divergent traders who want to learn about the divergence.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's for easy, because if you follow in the one strategy and you are at least you are reaching for the 70% successful rate, so we can move to next strategy.
Oh, this sounds good.
Yeah, there is the 1100 indicators in the market, so 1100 strategies also in the market.
Salim.
Yes, brother.
Do you think a person should stick to one strategy, or they should learn a lot so they can adapt to whatever the market is doing, or they should only wait for one type of setup to use one strategy, or you should practice all, and so in case the market is doing one thing, you can adapt to that one thing and enter the trade?
You're talking about the indicator?
No, I'm talking about like using different strategies. Like some person to wait and break and retest to enter a trade, and they would only wait on that. But I'm saying, if you think it's good to learn other things so that you can enter other trades instead of break and retest only.
If you can wait, so it's very good for you, because if you are switching to next pair, so you need to learn what is the history. The good thing, I give you one tip, Sarvin already gave you, try to trade only one pair. They take lots of time for the grow your account, but the grow your account, it will take time, is very good for you. You can gain your patience and become your future very good trader. The thing is, brother, I'm also the trader. Sometime I trade on a monthly one or two time, and sometime I trade one in a week only one time. Why? Because I am waiting for my entry. If market come to me, so I will grab it. You don't need to run for the market.
Okay, bro.
If market comes with you, so definitely give your money. Definitely. If you're running back with the market, they take your all money. So your account is very low. So you can trade only Euro USD. It's very good for you. 0.01 trade. Don't trade more than 2 orders.
What you said?
2 orders, like 0.01 and 0.01, one more. 2 orders, not go more than this.
Okay, bro.
Just place only two orders. When you gain 10 pips, 15 pips, out. Now waiting again for the entry. If you are consistently you are watching only one pair, so you are become a very good trader in a few months, 2 months. It's very hard because I saw the many traders right now, they are thinking $200, $300 we can gain in a 2 days, 3 days, $1,000. It's not easy, it's luck. But the 99% chances you are below your account. Only 1% chance you can gain your account more than 200, 300%. It's totally luck. But who is a trader? The meaning is you need to stay in the market long time. You know, the before I trade,
so
I
like
have a one challenge. Okay, the $100 to $1,000 challenge. And you know how many time how long I will stay in the market? 8 months. I take my $100 in the market, and when I'm out, I have a $700. 7 month I trade only $100 capital. It's a challenge for me. We have some friends, so we can do it. So challenge is you less capital, you need to stay in the market. If you successfully stay, market give you a must money. Is a my guarantee.
Okay, bro. So what strategy would you recommend?
For now, if you know about the price action is good for the higher capitals. Your strategy is good. I'm not saying still, but if you saw your price action trader is very good. But the price action strategy, you need to qualify your capital. If your capital $1,000, $1,500, so it's good for the price action. Because price action must want to retest. If a trade against to you, so you can stay in the market. Price action want to stay in the market.
Okay.
So good is you just trade on 0.01 and take 10 pips strategy. How the 10 pips strategy? You use divergence and you can use the trend lines. Moving average also good.
I use moving average.
Yeah, if you understand the moving average, so you can train on the 10 pips strategy. Daily you need to gain 10 pips on 20 pips. Shut down your computer, relax and sleep. Tomorrow,
what do you say?
On a day you just gain only 20 pips.
Oh, okay.
Only 20 pips. If you lose 20 pips, close your computer. If you gain 20 pips, you can close your computer. Don't show greatness. Don't show try to make more money. When you try to make more money, you can lose more money. Because market still sitting to take your money. Now it's totally up to you how strong you are. You are easily give it to money and you can take your money back. It's totally up to you. It's totally patience on you. It's totally mind game of you, how you are looking. If you lost $2 today, leave it. Don't try to recover it. Don't watch your capital. Tomorrow you can gain 10 pips, 15 pips, close it. It will take time, but when you're successful, you can see your account is more than $500. If you have a daily target for $2, month of the end, you can gain a $60. It's a 60% return. It's lots of money.
Salim, can I ask a question?
Yes, brother.
Unless if you guys have more things to discuss, then I will ask those questions afterwards. Just let me know, please.
Now you can understand that?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. You can ask this question.
Okay. Yeah, my dear.
Thank you. Thanks, Salim. Right. Okay. Just wanted to check a few things here because for accuracy of pips, for example, like you mentioned, to go for the 10 pips a day, you know, or a trend, whichever way to look at it. What sort of platforms would be the most accurate ones? I mean, I'm kind of used to using TradingView, but I'm also using at the moment something called IQ Option. Now, IQ option was recommended to me, but also today I've learned that there are some kind of not the best regards for IQ option. Would you happen to have any kind of viewpoint on that, by any chance?
The thing is, any web binary option is a scam for my side. They can change easily if the IQ option facing losses, the IQ option company facing losses, so they will change easily a market direction. They give you a wrong direction, they give you a wrong price, okay, and they hit your stop loss and they easily take your money.
Right.
Because this is a web binary, is total a digital. But when you go to MetaTrade, they're not a digital, they are virtual. Virtual means they already operate in a stocks market.
Right.
Okay. Now, what is a spread? Spread is there is lots of parties there. It's not direct come to you. There is UK stock exchange. They give you a third party. They give you a broker, and broker give you a platform. So between us, they pay some fees. So spread is a fees. For example, some people are making high spread like 3 pips. 3 pips means 30 points. So 15 points is broker, 5 points is bank, and 10 points is stock exchange.
Right.
Okay. But some broker give you 0.0 spread. So this means this is a very higher recommended broker who give you a 0.0 spread. So they are directly registered in a stock exchange. Only they are allow you a 0.0 spread. So what price is came? They are came a same direct to your stock exchange.
Right.
So MetaTrade is good, and you can when you start for the MetaTrade. So I will teach you how to countable for the pips.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. And so MT4 is excellent for accuracy and just practicing, generally speaking, but also placing the actual trades.
The MetaTrade, why the MetaTrade I recommend it, because there is lots of platforms there. C-Trade is there, and other C-Trade, MetaTrade, and Tuch Skin. I think one more is, but this is very professional. You need this software is you need to pay a monthly couple of pounds, £100 to fee your bank government.
Right.
But this is a very professional guy they are using because they have a lot of volatile they are controlling in the one software. So software good thing is in a one time they show you news, what news is came, what the all thing in a one software they are showing. So that's why they charge a price. So MT4 is free of cost, classic view, easy to use, and easy for the trade. That's why we are recommended for the MetaTrade, and all people, 98% people use it MT4.
Right. Okay. And we know also that you know there are different brokerage companies or firms actually that also kind of incorporate MT4 within their package.
Yeah.
Are there any kind of brokers that basically you could recommend for beginning traders like myself?
I recommended broker is a Hot Forex and IC market. I have already links. I am introduced a broker on this because I have my some rules on this broker. So they give me a special link. Yes. I will give you. You can join it.
Okay.
Okay. So the broker in the market, I don't know. Somebody knows. The broker is two type in the market. One are A broker, one are B broker. Who is a broker? A broker is they charge you some commission. They charge you swap. What is a swap? Your night stay fees. If you are hold your any trade, they charge you swap.
Right.
Okay. And they not delay your amount. They give you a withdrawal within 12 hours. They call our A broker. They not seen your trade also. Who is a B broker? The B broker is, they watch out your trade and they must against your trade. If you put in buy, they put the sell.
Oh, okay.
They want to you lose money, they gain money. In the market are right now the more than 11,000 traders registered, but the who is a FSC regulated is totally 8,000 brokers. So 8,000
Right.
is a broker and the other 5,000 is the B broker. He trade against on you. They need to cover it liquidity because they need to close daily margins. If you put in buy, so they put in sell. So right now the bank have buy sell equally, so they not charge you broker any fees. But the A broker is if you buy and hold your fees, so broker pay the fees your holding amount.
Okay.
Or broker charge to you. So this is a very good thing. IC market and the hot forex is a very good A broker. There is one more international bank. They also a broker, but they have a lots of things is there. So in a starting for the beginning, very small trader account is not good for you. When you are planned for the 50K or 1 million, so this broker is very good for you. Why? Because they have a lots of agents. If you are looking for the 1 million investment, so 24 hours they give you a one agent. They call you, you just send email, they call you. They're standing for every hours for you.
Right.
This
Right.
type of service is very good for the multi-bank. But when you have a 50K investment, so we can think about right now, the MT4 is very easily for you. IC market broker good for you. They have a very tight spread, very good spread. And I also use IC market, Sherwin also use IC market, and is enough for right now.
Yes. So, Salim, do you recommend signing up for FTMO?
Actually, FTMO, I heard, okay, but still I'm not understanding what is the purpose for the FTMO.
For persons who don't have the capital.
No, the thing is, the capital, I see simply there is lots of companies there, they are looking at traders, so they give you a same like this. If you are gain 50%, if you are gaining 100%, so they give you a 70% amount. They give FTMO have a very good, I saw the reviews, but I am not understanding still FTMO, why they are doing this.
Because at the end of the day, they'll be getting 30% of their profit. So there's a lot of person doing it, so they make a lot of money.
Yeah, but I think the magic, you also live in UK, so you can search about the FTMO. I think there is some
I don't live
branches
in
there.
UK.
You also UK?
No, I'm from Jamaica.
Okay. So I will find out if FTMO good for you. So I must recommend it you. But right now I am still not understand. Servin knows, but I am not still understand what is a FTMO purpose.
Mainly because I know there's a lot of persons who don't have a good capital for their trading account. So they offer that in return they take a part of their profits. So
yeah, but they have some recommendations. They have some instruction. For example, if you are taking a $50K account, so they give you some instruction.
But you have to pass the test first.
Yeah, you need to pass test first. After the passing test, you have also restriction. You're not going to less than draw down the 5%, and you need to gain at least 8% daily. So it's very hard. The thing is, a smaller account growing is very easy. But when you have a big capital and you need to gain 10% and 5%, it's very hard. For example, if you are trading $100 and you trade you today, luckily you are gaining a $50, so it means you are gaining 50%. But when you have 50K capital and you need to trade, you need to gain 50% in a one day, so it means $25K you need to gain. So it's very hard.
I understand.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
What did you teach yesterday?
It's fine. I just teach divergence.
What did you teach on the day before that? Because this is my first meeting.
So you can go to my YouTube channel and you can get all links Zoom class. This also link available after tomorrow. You can get this link if you miss out something. So you can see the YouTube channels. Okay, Jack?
Yes.
Yes, Eric. Sorry?
Thank you very much, anyways.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your coming.
A pleasure as always. Pleasure as always. And thanks for your teachings as well.
Thank you, sir.
And sharing information.
Thank you, Bigo. Eric, you have something?
I think we'll make it a day. We'll talk tomorrow.
No, if you have something, so you can ask. Because where you living? Which is your country?
Ghana.
Ghana. So what is the time right now?
Time right now, it's about 7:41 p.m.
Okay, so it's mean so
The same as London time.
Okay, so right now is 2 hours different, you and me. Okay, I call you afternoon 2 p.m. Okay,
no problem.
Personally I call you so we can, because I remember we need to discuss about something you told me before, but still you know that some works and everything in front of you, I need to just busy every time.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Just remember, if you have a private number, so you can text my WhatsApp, I will give you. You can come there, so I will call you tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Okay, guys, if you miss out something, you can get tomorrow. You can get my YouTube channel. Thanks for your coming. Keep trade. Keep safe.
And you too, Salim. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
Your YouTube channel, would it be any particular name, or is it your name and surname basically?
His name is Forex ORSS.
Sorry, Forex?
ORSS.
Oh, okay.
I will show you because
yeah.
Mm,
I get that. Really?
You can look in Discord and you'll see the YouTube section, you see it.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic.
When you join the Discord, you can also see there.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Thanks
guys.
very much.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Love you. Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Bye.
Bye.